Night after Sheik was sent off in the game with Czech Republic versus Wales, Conor Roberts went down and made a bit of a meal of it. But he got his man sent off. Conor Roberts then had the same treatment dished out to him by Sushik. And in the end, Wales won a brilliant game of football, a brilliant header by Dan James. But we've been talking pasties the last 15, 20 minutes, and I've got a great tweet here from Andy, AFC Andy, said, just want to say that he knows Trevor and he doesn't make his own pasties.
Oh, he's outed Trev.
I don't know how true that is. Again,
No.
you know, after what happened with Team Jordan and Team Richard.
Pastigate.
We had Tennisgate and now we've got Pastigate. I don't know.
There's a lot of people being outed, isn't there?
I don't know. Trev sounds like the sort of man that would make his own pasties. He does. He said, you know, he sounded legit.
Yeah, I think so.
Let's go back to the lines. 08717 223344. Dan, Chelsea fans dialed that number. Evening, Dan.
Good evening.
Hello, Dan.
You Team Jordan or Team Rich?
Couldn't care less, to be honest. An
Really?
important conversation. Absolutely.
Oh.
The conversation was about cheating in sport.
Right. Oh, serious call. Serious call, this one.
Yeah, no, I am. I've sat here driving for half an hour. My blood pressure's going up.
What about
You're angry,
do you not enjoy the pasty chat, Dan?
No, I missed some of that. I was out the car. I missed a little bit of that. No, I'm not worried about the pasty.
You're not worried about okay, let's get straight down to okay, go on and meat and veg, so to speak. Yeah, go on.
It's very simple. And you sat there, I don't know which one of you said, yeah, no, it's okay to bend the rules.
Yeah.
No, that wasn't me. That was
Me,
Jason.
it's me.
Okay,
Dan.
yeah. Well, I'm a sportsman. I've made my living as a sportsman. I've played football at a county level and slightly better at times. I've managed. I've done a lot of things in sports, all sports, and I've always done it with a Corinthian spirit because that's what I believe sport is about. Now, I'm aware of the financial implications of football in particular and sprinting and athletics now that are. But if it's not pure sport, what's the point anymore? What's the point?
What do you mean not pure sport? What do you mean by
What
not
you're
pure
watching,
sport?
You're cheating the rest.
Yes.
No, it's not
I heard
cheating.
the
It's
comment.
it's not cheating. So this is it. It's gaining an advantage. It's a little bit like a player might grab. Okay, do you consider someone grabbing the shirt of an opponent cheating?
Yeah, I do.
See, this is it, Trev. Dan, sorry.
Yeah.
You say you played at a high standard, right? Grabbing hold of someone's shirt, their shoulder, dragging them back, you know, using your physicality, trying to get an advantage. That's part of the game, and grabbing someone's shirt at a time happens. It's not cheating.
Well, no, it happens. It's only cheating if you get caught. But here's the thing, and this is the best statement in sport ever, and cricket doesn't adhere to it anymore either. Batsmen walk. You know when you're out, and you go. Nowadays, nobody does that. You wait for the linesman. You let them make the decision. You already know the answer. You know you was out, so you walk. But it doesn't happen anymore.
No,
Yeah,
nor
but-
should it.
No, but Dan,
Sport everywhere.
Dan, but on the other side of that is there'll be times as a batsman where you'll be given out by the umpire and you're not out. So surely that's up to the umpire to make the decision.
Yep, I agree with that too. But the rub of the green is what it is. And to listen to, you didn't start playing football. I watch kids now standing on other kids' heels, 10-year-olds.
That is the problem. But then Dan, I'm with you.
It doesn't matter because it goes through to the next level and the next level.
Yes.
And the next level. Does it only matter because there's money involved?
No, Dan, what it means is that comes down to the coaches and the parents of those kids' football teams. They have the responsibility to tell the younger players that isn't acceptable. That's where you get your philosophy in. So coaches have to take responsibility as well.
Then you see professional footballers screaming at referees, feigning injuries. I haven't seen the Welsh game today. I didn't see it.
You won't like it, Dan.
No,
Trust me.
Dan, you're going to hate it. You're going to hate it, Dan.
I watch Match of the Day, and VAR is the worst thing in football ever because it just spoils the spontaneity of the sport.
Yes.
But if you turn and said, and whichever one of you see, how many penalties have you seen? And I played centre forward most of my life, and I didn't stop till I was 40. But you get kicked in the air, you take the rub. It is what it is. And I also agree, George Best got kicked out of football. You got kicked out of games at times. But if you say it's okay to cheat, and I will tell you, in the sake of honesty, I've cheated twice.
When?
Whoa!
Oh, is this-
Let me put it in perspective.
Is this confession, Dan?
Yeah, it is, sort of. It's funny. One, I was playing against a friend of mine, a centre-half.
Hold on. Okay, go on. Sorry, go on, Dan. Go on.
Yeah.
Mate.
I was playing against a friend of mine who's centre-half. We played together on a Sunday. We was playing against each other on Saturday. And he was uptight on me, and I turned and went, I pulled his arm down, so he slid to the floor. And I was laughing. Nothing came of it. Nobody scored. It didn't matter. I just enjoyed doing it because he was my mate. And the other one, I scored a goal on a Sunday morning. And I'd gone through.
talkSPORT breaking news.
Hit it against the keeper, bounced back, and I swung him with my left arm, and it went in. I knew it was handball. I thought everyone else did, though. And the ref missed it, and the linesman missed it. And it stood.
So
Yeah, but you should have gone up to referee and gone, referee, that was handball.
But don't worry, karma has its way.
So,
I scored another, so I was on 2, and we won a penalty.
so Dan the cheat now. We can call you. Can we change your name on here? Dan.
Yeah,
Dan.
Let him finish.
Dan the cheat.
Let him finish. So you was on a hat trick.
But I was on a hat trick. I hit the woodwork. It was a tree about 30 yards past the goal. So, there was some justice instant. But I've played sport of all sorts with a Corinthian spirit, and I believe in that. And if once you lose it, you're just watching businesses play against each other and players up their wages because there's no real belief in the sport anymore. You're just doing it because. And I tell you, I've made my living as a sportsman.
Dan.
Yep,
I've got a text. In fact, it's a tweet that's just come into me here from Joe Brown. He's saying that he knows Dan down the pub, and apparently he said you've never been past Sunday League standard. He said he knows
whoever he is, he's totally wrong. So it doesn't matter. I don't even know if I know him, but he's totally wrong. A lot of people like to denigrate your careers in amateur football because a lot of those have been pub players themselves. I wasn't any better.
So he just called Joe Brown a pub player.
Dan, you call Joe
A pub player.
A pub player, yeah? I just want to get that straight. Joe, you're a pub player. There you go. Dan, thanks for the call, mate.
Top man,
BT.
Dan.
Cheers, bud.
Thanks, guys.
Cheers.
Blood pressure's worse. Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Thing is, come on. He's
He's very calm,
cathartic, though, isn't it? I think you had to get the 2 cheating episodes out of his
do you think
system.
that he's now he's been cleansed?
I think he feels easy with himself now, Dan. But I get where he's coming from. I do honestly get it because you want to see what's in front of you is proper and straight.
Of course,
I get it.
But also, you know that if it doesn't happen, if you don't do it, it's going to happen to you. That's my motto. Do them before they do you.
Is that what you say?
Cheat before
they
you've
get
been cheated.
Right? Is that what you say to your team?
Yeah.
Before they go out, you've got an under.
Cheat before we get cheated.
If under 12 teams, don't forget.
No, kids.
Make sure you cheat better than they do.
That's it. That's
Fantastic.